Hello students. In today's session, I am going to introduce a subphylum under Chordata known as Hemichordata. I used subphylum under Chordata according to earlier classification system. But now hemichordates are placed in one more phylum after Echinodermata under Invertebrata or Non-Chordata. So I can call now phylum Hemichordata. When we consider earlier classification system, they are also known as protochordates. Now it is necessary to remember all these terms because the person believing in earlier classification will definitely consider Hemichordata as subphylum or protochordata. The modern classification system says that all hemichordates belongs to a separate group which forms a connecting link between non-chordates and chordates. So at present it is placed in 10th position. So chordata will be the 11th phylum. Phylum 1 is Porifera, cellular grade. Coelenterata, Ctenophora, together I told you the name Cnidarians. They show tissue grade, diploblastic with radial symmetry. Then comes tissue grade with organ system but acoelomate, included under Platyhelminthes, and then unsegmented organ system grade of development animals, pseudocoelomates, belongs to phylum Aschelminthes. All eucoelomates with metameric segmentation in Annelida with jointed appendages in phylum Arthropoda, soft sluggish body covered by mucus and highly protected by the shell, placed in Mollusca, and exclusively marine animals with spiny skin having water vascular system belongs to phylum Echinodermata. Let us move to phylum number 11. Phylum number 10. This 10th phylum, as per the textbook, under the heading phylum Hemichordata. Hemi referring partly showing features of non-chordates and partly showing features of chordates. These hemichordates are exclusively marine animals. They are triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, eucoelomates, deuterostomiates. You have to recall the meanings of all these words, then it is very easy to remember. These animals having three regions in the body. Anterior is proboscis, middle is collar, and the remaining portion is trunk. Proboscis having lateral gill slits. This will help in respiration. Collar is a connecting part between proboscis and the trunk. In the proboscis, special glands are present known as proboscis glands. They are known for excretion. Complete digestive system is found. Already told you respiration is brachial because gills are involved. Excretion by proboscis gland, and they have nervous system along the ventral side, but they show presence of small solid notochord towards dorsal side. It is a chordate feature found in these animals. Then they have circulation of the blood, but there are no closed blood vessels, so it is open type of circulation. Male and female are separate, so they are unisexual, dioecious. Fertilization is external. Development is indirect, including larval stage. Example is Balanoglossus, common name is tongue worm or Saccoglossus. I'll repeat again. Hemichordates are marine, triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical eucoelomate having three regions in the body, proboscis, collar and trunk, complete development of organ systems, digestive tract is complete, circulation is open type, presence of small notochord at the anterior region, not well developed, it is poorly developed. Respiration is said to be brachial due to the gills which are present on the lateral side, and The excretion is by proboscis glands. Unisexual, fertilization is external and development is indirect. With this session only, I will introduce the next phylum. It's the biggest group after non-chordata and it is known as chordata. Chordata meaning is they have supporting bones along the dorsal line. Now, the nervous system from ventral is shifting to dorsal side. In remaining all what we have learned, nervous system is ventral. CNS is having double nerve cord which is solid with nerve ring, ganglionated. Here, nervous system is shifted to dorsal side, and if you see the central nervous system extension, it has a hollow tube. So, nerve cord is hollow in chordates. It is solid in non-chordates. Nerve cord is single in chordata, double in non-chordata. There is presence of lateral openings called gills. Gills are paired structures for respiration. It is peculiar feature we found in aquatic chordates. Gills are absent in non-chordates. Instead of gills, I can use perforated pharynx. Perforations are the lateral slits, so-called gills, helping in gaseous exchange. In chordates, blood is found with corpuscles, RBCs, WBCs and platelets. And there is a specific function performed by these cells that we are learning ahead. So when we compare chordates with non-chordates, this question carry 3 marks weightage. You need to write 2 columns. Under non-chordata, nervous system is ventral, CNS is having double nerve cord which is solid. Presence of tubular heart, if it is there, it is present on the dorsal side. The animals, most of them are found in aquatic bodies. Post-anal tail is totally absent. Gills are absent. Pharynx is not perforated. Same thing you have to write for chordata now with difference. Chordates, they have dorsal nervous system where CNS is showing the hollow nerve cord, ventral chambered heart, blood with corpuscles, presence of gills for respiration, and post-anal tail is prominent, and most of them are unisexual. They reproduce by sexual method. Outline classification of chordata. This is important for 5 marks. This I will teach you on the board. Earlier chart for non-chordata where we wrote kingdom Animalia in the center, then we made 2 arrows, cellular grade, tissue grade, cellular grade, asymmetrical, pore bearing phylum Porifera, tissue grade, diploblastic and triploblastic, diploblastic with radial symmetry with coelenteron, phylum Coelenterata, marine medusoid form phylum Ctenophora, under triploblastic, acoelomata phylum Platyhelminthes, pseudocoelomata phylum Aschelminthes, under eucoelomata, prostomiates includes Annelida, Arthropoda, mollusca, and deuterostomiates includes Echinodermata, Hemichordata and Chordata. Like that, Chordata is having one more big chart that I'll be drawing on the board and then I will brief about this. Let us move on to the board.